You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 8 o'clock, time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s with the 60s Nostalgia Show. The 60s Nostalgia Show is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough, available for electrical work, whether that be private or commercial. And they're also dab hands around the dairy shed as well. They're experts on milk cooling, milk plant, the chilling systems, and also the old effluent systems. So if you've got any problems with those, or if you've got any problems at home, or want some electrical work to be done, give Cotter and Stevens a ring. Tonight on the show we'll continue with what we have been doing over the last few weeks, and that's going through 100 songs that kids in the 1960s grew up with, and we've got through to the letter S. It's in alphabetical order, and we've got through that far, and we've got some great tracks all lined up tonight. But meanwhile, here's a song that kids certainly grew up with in the 1960s, Booker T and the MGs and Green Onions. If you want to put in a dedication, you can give me a ring here on 3780255, and we'll go through the list I've prepared, and we'll pick out a song that you'll enjoy. So 3780255. Until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. Then afterwards we drop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I can see it in your eyes that you despise the same old lies you heard the night before. And though it's just a line to you, for me it's true and never seemed so right before. Practice every day to find some clever lines to say to make the meaning come through. But then I think I'll wait until the evening gets late and I'm alone with you. The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and oh the night's so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
time is right, your perfume fills my head. The stars get red and oh, the night's so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Opening up the show tonight there, Nancy Sinatra along with Dad, Frank Sinatra, and a great hit that they had, a song called Something Stupid. Right, this next one is from Dusty Springfield.
Billy Ray was a preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking, Cousin Billy would take me walking. Out through the backyard we go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, he was. No matter how hard I tried, when he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. He'd kiss and tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Lord knows he was. Yes, he was. Preacher man, yes he was, he was, oh yes he was, the only one who could ever reach me. He was the sweet talking son of a preacher man, the only boy who could ever teach me. I guess he was the son of a preacher man, the only one who could ever fool me. Sweet was the son of a preacher man, the only one who could ever fool me. Was the son of a preacher man.
The next song is a classic song that I'll explain after I get the phone.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand
Benny King there, and the classic song Stand By Me. That song was co-written with the songwriting partnership of Lieber and Stoller, along with Benny King. And I was listening to Magic, the radio station that plays the oldies sometime during the week, and they played that song, and they said that the songwriting royalties for that song have amounted up to, I think they said, $21 million. So Benny King did all right out of that song. He got 50% of it. Right, next up we have got, frantically looking at his list, yes, we will start up the Supremes. The Supremes there, Stop in the Name of Love, bringing the time to 15 minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM. And next up, we've got a track from 1969 put out by a group of studio musicians and named after the cartoon series called the Archies, and obviously they were called the Archies. The song called Sugar Sugar, and we'll dedicate this one to Di.
Sugar, oh honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you, honey, oh sugar, sugar, sweet a kiss could be.
I know how sweet a kiss can be.
Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me.
Pour your sweetness over me.
Oh, sugar, sugar on me, honey. Pour little sugar on me, baby.
Make life so sweet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pour little sugar on me. Oh, yeah. Pour little sugar on me, honey. Pour little sugar on me, baby.
I'm gonna make life so sweet.
Yeah, pour little sugar on me, honey. Ah, sugar. Honey, honey. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, honey, sugar, 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 honey, sugar, you are my candy girl.
Hot town, summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirt and gritty. Bend down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk harder than a match head. But at night it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Cool town, meeting in the city, dressed so fine and looking so pretty. Cool cat, looking for a kitty, gonna look in every corner of the city. Till I'm wheezing like a bus stop, running up the stairs, gonna meet you on the rooftop. But at night it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Been down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk harder than a match head. But now it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, summer, in the city.
Summer in the City by the Love and Spoonful brought the time to 21 minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical geniuses, or I think the correct plural is genia, from Martinborough. Right, next up we've got a little bit of summer wine.
Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in spring. My summer wine is really made from all these things.
I walk in town on silver spurs that jingle too. A song that I had only sang to just a few. She saw my silver spurs and
Summer Wine there, Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood. And next up we've got Bobby Hebb and Sonny.
Sonny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sonny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. Now the dark days are done and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true, I love you. Sunny, thank you for the sunshine bouquet. Sunny, thank you for the love you brought my way. You gave to me your all in all, and now I feel 10 feet tall. Sunny one so true, I love you. Sunny, thank you for the truth you let me see. Sunny, thank you for the facts from A to Z. My life was torn like windblown sand, then a rock was formed when we held hands. Sunny one so true, I love you. Sunny, thank you for that smile upon your face. Sunny, thank you for that gleam that flows with grace. You're my spark of nature's fire. You're my sweet, complete desire. Sunny one so true, yes, I love you. Sunny, yesterday all my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really, really eased the pain. Now the dark days are done and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Bobby Hebb and Sonny, a bit of a one-hit wonder was Bobby Hebb, but I don't suppose he worries too much about that. Sonny was a huge hit. It's been covered by all sorts of people, and Bobby Hebb wrote it, so the royalties would have been flooding in over the years for him. All right, next up we've got the Kinks and Sunny Afternoon, and then after that one I think we'll play a Beach Boys track for Di, because I know that she enjoys listening to the Beach Boys. But first up, the Kinks.
The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me, and I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. Summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. My girlfriend's run off with my car and gone back to her ma and pa. telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm sitting here, sipping at my ice cold beer, blazing on a sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me sail away. Well, give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. Ah, save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me, and I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody'd be serving like California. You see them wearing their baggies, Warachi sandals too, a bushy, bushy blonde hairdo, surfing USA. You'll catch them surfing at Ventura County line, Santa Cruz and Australia's Caribbean, all over Manhattan and down Doheny Way. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. We'll all be planning out a route we're gonna take real soon. We're waxing down our surfboard, we can't wait for June. We'll all be gone for the summer, we're on safari to stay. Tell the teacher we're surfing, surfing USA. And Anchor Keys and Swan, Pacific Palisades, San Onofre and Sun, Redondo Beach and LA, all over La Jolla and Waimea Bay. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. 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 Yeah, everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Yeah, everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
The Beach Boys there, the sound of summer and surfing USA, and hopefully you enjoyed that particular song, Die. Right, we've got to the Tees, and first up in the Tees we've got Bobby V, Take Good Care of My Baby, a song written by Goffin and King.
My tears are falling 'cause you've taken her away. And though it really hurts me so, there's something that I've gotta say. Take good care of my baby. Please don't ever make her blue. Just tell her that you love her. Make sure you're thinking of her in everything you say and do. Ah, take good care of my baby. Now don't you ever make her cry. Just let your love surround her. Paint a rainbow all around her. Don't let her see a cloudy sky. Once upon a time, that little girl was mine. If I'd been true, I know she'd never be with you. So take good care of my baby. Be just as kind as you can be. And if you should discover that you don't really love her, just send my baby back home to me. Well, take good care of my baby. Be just as kind as you can be. And if you should discover that you don't really love her, just send my baby back home to me. Ah, take good care of my baby. Well, take good care of my baby. Just take good care.
Bobby V bringing the time to 23 minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM. You're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by the Electrical Wizards and Maestros down in Martinborough. And of course, that is Cotter and Stevens. Right, the next few songs all start with the for one reason or another. And the first one is one of those songs from the margins. It's Simon and Garfunkel from the album The Bridge Over Troubled Water, which was released in early 1970. But we'll play this one because it's a great song, and it would have been recorded in 1969. The song called The Boxer.
I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Asking only workmen's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the wars on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la.
tears aren't bleeding me, leading me, going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. La 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 la
house of the rising sun.
The House of the Rising Suns, The Animals, and one of the all-time classics from the 1960s, and also one of the longest. At one stage, it held the record for the longest 45 in the top 10, I think, in the States. When it was put out, radio stations would only play songs of a maximum of 3 minutes, and that one comes out at 4.5 minutes. So they solved that problem by putting the wrong time on the label.
Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. I don't care how much money I gotta spend. Got to get back to my baby again. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. My baby just wrote me a letter.
Well, at least they didn't have to put the wrong time on that 45. The Box Tops and a song called The Letter, which comes in at just under 2 minutes. 10 minutes to 9 o'clock, and next up we've got one from the early 1960s, I think from 1960 it came out, The Tokens, and The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Awi mawe,
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
The Tokens there, and The Lion Sleeps Tonight, a song that's become popular again in recent years, I think, because of the series of films, The Lion King, where it featured. I also read somewhere it was supposedly written by members of the Tokens, but in actual fact they flogged the song from some poor guy from Africa who originally put out or wrote the song Wimbaway. Righto, it is coming up 6 minutes to 9 o'clock, and we've got time for one more, and what a way to go out. We've got this track. It came out in 1962, was put out by Bobby, in brackets Boris Pickett, and the Crip Kickers, and Monster Mash.
When my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash,
They did the monster
the
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
they did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five.
They played the mash,
They played the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash.
It got on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the Monster Mash. Out from his coffin Rex's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash.
It's now the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
And it's a graveyard
It's
smash.
now the mash.
It's caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the Monster Mash. Now everything's cool. Drax a part of the band, and my Monster Mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you.
Then you can mash.
Then you can Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
And do my graveyard
Then you can
smash.
mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Then you can Monster Mash. Mash. Easy, boy. You
Monster Mash.
Mash good.
Monster Mash. Monster Mash. Monster Mash.
Oh, they don't make them like that anymore, do they? Great way to finish the show. Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers brought to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which has been kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Martinborough. And the program was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7.